Yeah, and I say good morning to you guys. Saturday morning, sub 11 a.m., and I'm streaming. Wow. What's up, Twitches? What's up, G Money? Trev. I think I have the tail sprite, Trev. Kiwu is on a 20 stream streak. You haven't missed one in 20 streams? That's freaking gnarly, Kiwu. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you slept well. I woke up, went to the grocery store, got my favorite coffee creamer, and made a bagel, and here we are. It's time to play some Fortnite. Actually, was doing I got all the cheat codes that you guys were giving me in the stream yesterday. Awesome, Kiwu. Have a good time at work, Kiwu. Thanks for stopping in. Just hanging for a while. Probably stream until about noon, but only about an hour or so. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna flip over to the game thing, and I'm gonna start putting in the rest of these cheat codes. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see. Where's the screen? There it is. Very nice. Tail sprite. Dude, I know. It's like having a helicopter attached to you. It's wild. I'm going to put in some more of these cheat codes. I know I did a bunch of them yesterday, but... It's some cheat code locators. Alright, that's cool. What else we got? I got all the sprites, I think. Gotta go fast. I think I did them all of the sprites, but there's a bunch of things for free dust, so... We'll take the free dust. We'll take the free dust. I'll take the free dust. I'll take the free dust. Hey, Faye, born in May. Oh, right on. Brack Rock and Punk Rock Holiday? Awesome. Very cool. Thanks for stopping in. I have a blast at those. Always fun festivals. Punk Rock Holiday is just its own thing, man. It's just very unique. There we go. We're getting some free dust. I don't really know what it means, but we're doing it. Oh. A-B-G-E-S T-A-U O-B-T. Some more free dust. There we go. Baked Anarchy with the resub. The original. The OG. Free burritos, what's going on? Dude, Baked Anarchy, thank you so much, man. 63-month streak, oh my god. What time am I streaming for you right now? Is this bad time again? I gotta stream at night for it to work for you, right? Hey Roger, when you were touring, I subscribed to your channel. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for jumping in the chat there. What is it, Heb? 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 I think Heb. Heb182. H182, thank you so much. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. NFG St. Louis, right on. 1 a.m.? Okay, that's not too bad. I'm not totally ruining it. Let's see if this one works. There's a lot of XP here. Override XP is... Oh, I typed it wrong. Oopsies. 40,000 XP for nothing. I think that levels you up almost. All you gotta do is type it in there. Wow. Okay, what do we got? Be more alien. It gets us a free loading screen. Okay, it's better than nothing. I'll take the free loading screen. What else we got? Block party loading screen. Turns you into a Tetris block. I don't know if I want the block party. Let's just get the loading screen. There it is. That's a cool one. There you go. I got a bunch of stuff claimed. Can't wait till I play some chess. You're trying to learn? Dude, I'm not that great at chess. I just love chess. I'm the guy at the show in Italy that wanted the card signature. Right on, dude. Mr. Brogda. Thanks for jumping in the chat as well. That's very cool. Thank you. All right, let's get this party started. Are you trying to learn how to win? Yeah, if you're trying to learn how to win, that's way different than learning chess. Simpsons Keanu. Yeah, it took me forever to get that one, Jay Ferry. It's the John Wick Simpson skin. It was kind of elaborate tasks last season to get that, honestly. I'm still rocking it. I'm pretty proud. It's kind of not the best skin. He's like really big. His head sticks out of cars and stuff like that. But, you know, it's Keanu. It's Keanu, man. And I like the regular John Wick skin, too. Big head John Wick, yeah, for real. Heb 182. I would love to play some chess on stream sometime. I think I have to do a thing where I do a whole show of just... a whole stream of just chess, though, because, like... it's weird jumping around between things. I know I do that all the time, but... Alright, let's go for the good old Wonky. I'm glad that Wonky's one of the places that survived, to be honest. Just stick with the chess playing. I love it, man. I was talking about this yesterday. I had some phases where I was really into chess, and I had a roommate for a while. Any followers that found me through FORTNITE? No, I'm not that cool. I'm not that cool. 5-hour stream with a bit of everything. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm thinking everybody in here knows more about the music than the Fortniting, but I just love Fortnite, and honestly, like, the last couple seasons have been pretty dang fun. That was your first stream? That's insane. Yeah, I've done a couple really long ones, but really that's, from what I watch on Twitch, like, that's what it takes. People got to be grinding on there all the time. Yeah, no worries, 182, man. It's all good. Like I said, I have done some chess streaming, but, you know, I'm not, like, very good. I don't have a very high rating. I make really dumb mistakes often. Like, I had one roommate for a while, and he was really into chess. He was a smart dude, and we would play chess a lot, actually. Against each other, we would play, like, as a team, like, against, like, somebody rated really high online, stuff like that. I'm still, like, in the habit of smashing this wall, even though there's nothing back there anymore, but that was the spawn for a sprite chest, so I keep checking it, like, as if it's going to be there. I'm so dumb. But, yeah, we used to play a lot, and that was, I don't know, early 2000s, maybe, and I was, like, I was doing a bit more studying and, like, learning openings and remembering shit. Whoa, I said a bad word. Remembering stuff. But, I just, man, I don't know, it's like, I've been playing a couple openings now that I just keep doing the same thing, but I don't really know them past like 5 or 6 moves. My brain just doesn't like retain it all. Where's this hack? Where's this hack? Give me the hack, man. Hackman fever. There it is. There's the Hackman fever. You gotta get out of the way. I can't see the Hackman. Hackman fever. Come on. Thank you. Oh, we got a Sprite. Uh-oh, not you. MVR, what's up, dude? Garbage at chest. I know. I get lucky sometimes. Sometimes, like, I play one game, at least one game every day. I don't like go crazy, but I play on chess.com. I play one game every day, at least. And just to do it, just to keep the record going. I think I'm on 180 something days in a row of playing every day at least one game. And I really do enjoy it. So, hey, I wanted to check, is the whole, yeah, it's just gone, right? The whole Batman area is just gone, right? Where's the shooting gallery? Shooting gallery is this way. Oh yeah, I've seen that hack. That hack has come up a couple times in the game. I really want to get to one of the cartridge things when it's happening and see if you can influence it at all. But yeah, that hack came up in the games. I didn't know that was a thing that you could do, like 45 shots. All right, let's go for this for once. Why not see what we get? We got a minute. We got a minute. Little thumb aim practice here. I missed one. Thank you. We got a nice 8-bit out of that. This thing I'm still not a big fan of, to be totally honest. This is cool though. Have you guys seen this Tetris first thing? This thing does something cool. Ready? Ah, I should run. I should run. Oh, I threw it by accident. Oh well. Power pickaxe. Yeah, I don't know what. That's come up like in the game hack. I've seen that a couple times, but. Uh-oh, kid alert. Kid alert. Oh, wow, he destroyed me. I gotta get out of here fast. Later. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm waiting to get shot. Wait. I called it, too. I told you. Level 9. Play again. There we go. All right, chat. What do we got going on? Don't text and drive, Kiwu. Bye, Kiwu. Have a good day at work. Last night, and it broke just jumping teams and went. Oh, right on. Dang, one hitting him. That's pretty gnarly. One shot with a pickaxe, not bad. Thank you, G Money. Not a very GG, but it was a G, not a GG. It was just a G. Let's see. What else we got? I haven't really looked at the quests either. Just FYI. Let's see what we got here. Acquire power-ups. Meowscles. Fish sticks activate overrides. See, that's the thing I haven't been able to do. I think I need to land in the middle. Let's land in the middle somewhere. Maybe Battlewoods. I got a couple of these. Oh, enter the troopers cheat code at the Battlewoods. All right, I haven't done that. Ghoul troopers. There's one in. There's a couple. Okay. Here's the story quests. Find audio logs. No idea where those are. Oh, I do now. All right, we can try to knock out some quests and stuff. I'm sure it was a game. Gotta meet some of these characters. You know, just play Fortnite. Just enjoy. See if we can level up a little bit and find some more sprites. Hope you guys are doing something fun this weekend. I'm planning on playing some guitar and bass later. Working on a little thing. And I really want to do yard work because, like, I've been gone for a little bit, so I need to do some yard work. But it's, like, rainy and gross and muggy out there. The swamp is swampy right now. Weather in Florida is swampy. So I don't think I'm going to actually do any yard work. I think I'm just going to let it get even more foresty out there for now. See the kids tomorrow? Very cool, dude. Watch out for gators. Yeah. I have otters, raccoons, squirrels, owls, but I've never seen the gator in my area here, my little crick. All right, let's take it seriously. Let's see what's going on here. Seriously, considering getting a PS5 controller, that thing was dope. We need to find ourselves another sprite, and let's see if we can find this. There's one of the thingies. There's a bunch of these thingies around. Something. It's a something. There we go. It's a cheat code. What happened here? Why is it? Oh, because I didn't do that first. Duh. What do we got here? Adventure sprites. Alright. We gotta master one of these dudes one of these days. Ooh, I hear a good chest. I hear a good chest. Get in there. Hup and Jimmy Eat World. Nardvark. What's up, Nardvark? Thanks for jumping in the chat. That's awesome, man. I haven't seen Jimmy Eat World in a while. And Pup is playing Riot Fest, so I'm going to maybe be able to catch them there. That's one of Buddy's favorite bands. He's always like, can we tour with Pup? Can we tour with Pup? And there's a chance maybe we would get to do some shows with them one of these days. I don't know. That'd be cool. They're Canadian, right? Canadian band. Really cool band. Jealous. Yeah, that's a cool band. Yeah, Buddy's super into that band. He's always like throwing that down. That's cool. That's cool. I hope you enjoy it, man. Thanks for going to see live music still. It's shocking how few people are actually still into live music. And it's just a crazy thing that some people are like, I can live without that. It's like, what? How? I was trying to hunt this dude down, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. He's hiding. He's up here. Oh, yeah, that felt good. Uh-oh, kid alert. Let's heal up here. Live music, gross. How did you not get censored for the F word? That's gnarly, dude. You got special Twitch purposes since you were #1. Something like that. What do we got here? This guy at level dose. What's that thing? What was that? I saw something weird over there. You know, I have not been paying attention to like shields at all. I'm bad at shields. Because you're a mod? No Pressure again? Is that a band? I don't think I've heard of them, Jay Ferry. Where are they from? Educate the chat on this band. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Another one of those Tetris thingies. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take it for fun. We'll see if we can use it for something. And then we got like audio logs or something. What else we gotta do? I gotta use a phone gizmo, but I don't want to waste the extraction things. So, alright, let's go to the movie theater. I'm hoping for the 8. Oh, look, see more characters. Definitely a lot of characters to meet. I hear somebody hitting the extractor out there. Oh, okay, see? It's showing the cartridge thing on the map. But it's super far away again. I just keep getting they're really far away every time they come up. Alright, let me read. No Pressure. Parker Cannon from Sword. Oh, it's Parker's side band? Really? I didn't know he had another band. I love that dude. He's a great guy. Hot Mulligan? Yeah, Hot Mulligan is, man, they were good. We toured with them and it was like the kind of thing where they were opening for us and we were kind of like, well, won't be too long before we're opening for them because they just had something going on. Good vibes, good songs, good crowd connection.
Override activated. Headshot.
There we go. Override activated. Headshots. That's the story. That sounds cool. I think, I mean, I'm a Story So Far fan. I'm not gonna lie. Like I have many of their songs on my repeated listens, and I think they're great. So that sounds actually pretty rad. I wonder what it's gonna be like. I gotta check it out. So No Pressure. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna do it right now. Hold on. I'm gonna put it on my Spotify right now, so I don't forget. Thought I was hearing something. It's in FORTNITE. That was weird. No Pressure, huh? No Pressure. Oh my god, they have a lot of streams. What? How have I never heard of this? This has been around for a while. He's been in the band the whole time? All right, I'll check them out. Thank you, Jay Ferry and chat. I like Blink. I wouldn't say I love Blink. There's some Blink stuff that I enjoy, and some of it I think is just too I don't know, too pop or something. All right, we gotta get out of here. We're not paying attention. We're close to the storm. We gotta cruise. Cool, I'll check it out. Gotta like Blink, says Nikki. I mean, I like a lot of it. I really do. And I think I kind of lean towards some of the earlier stuff is how it boils down. Like, I'm a Dude Ranch guy, I guess. Say what you mean. All right. Yeah, I mean, they got some good stuff, and they were funny live. And obviously Travis is an enigma, but I somehow just I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I enjoy it, a lot of it, but I'm not getting a blink tattoo or anything. Oh, it's the whole Sonic area. Gotta do the whole Sonic thing at some point. I forgot about the Sonic thing. Alright, Fortniting, let's go. What do we got? Nothing. We got nothing. Look at that thing. Later, bud. Later, pal. The minigun is good from a really long distance, too. That's what I like about it. Daily quests completing. Alright, I gotta do some extracting at some point. This thing's gonna want me to do some extracting. I gotta inspect that machine. I don't know what that machine is. Where is this case? On the roof? What is this? Oh, it's for the Pocket-O-Matic. There's an ice cream. Spicy ice cream? Okay. Alright, let's see. Do I go for an extractor? Was guy level 3? 18 people left? Decisions. Reload this bad Oscar. Nope. I gotta get rid of this guy, too. Oh. Do. Nardvark with the Prime sub. Let's go. That's how you do it, man. Thank you so much for that. You guys, if you don't want to watch the commercials, use your Amazon Prime and subscribe for free. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. J-pop song with the vocal melody and AC/DC. Okay. What's my favorite album I've made? Oh, man, I don't know. Ever? What's up, Walt? Thanks for jumping in the chat, by the way. Favorite album I've made. So you mean that, like, one of my bands or, like, a band that I recorded? I'm in the storm! What happened? I didn't want to be in the storm there. I was sonicking. What's the Jake albums? I don't know, man. There's so many eras of the thing. I think the experience of making Anthem and B is for B-sides, that experience and the sort of, I don't know, like the age that we were at and the sort of energy that was going on with the record label and things like that, was a really solid time. Like, that was awesome. Conversely, it's also like a long time ago, and I'm kind of like a more live in the moment kind of guy. So, like, honestly, like, Silver Linings was a freaking blast to make. Like, that one we did here at my house, and had Mo come and, you know, run the machine and kind of do a lot of the engineering, so I didn't have to think about that. So I could kind of just be more in producer mode and not have to worry about the engineering as much. And that was awesome, actually. Like, that was a super fun experience. But, you know, we had Matt drumming, and we had a different kind of batch of songs, and I had a lot of songs up my sleeve for that one, like Lie to Me. And yeah, that was super fun to make Silver Linings. We had a really good time doing that. But I think you know, Anthem is definitely, there was a huge budget on that record. We were making the record with Green Day's producer, so it was rad. It was super rad. So maybe it's a tie. Maybe it's a tie, man. Maybe it's a tie. But yeah, I was like listening to Spotify on the plane ride home from this last tour, and Lie to Me came up, and I hadn't actually like listened to the track in a while. And I don't know, I was just kind of reflecting on where I was at when I came up with that song, and musically and lyrically. And you know, a lot of that stuff, a lot of stuff in there is personal. A lot of stuff in there is actually kind of about my mom, kind of dipping out of a relationship. And it's just crazy that song like hit people, when to me I didn't really think it was I was surprised when people were like, that should be the first single. I was like, what? I didn't think that it was all that. But hey, that's how it goes sometimes. I gotta blast this dude. Ah! What happened? How did I switch to the freaking sprite? That was weak. They were right there. I saw them. How did it switch? How did I possibly hit that button? I'm playing bad if I did that. All right, what do we got? 4 players left. I got 3 kills. I don't really have very good stuff, but I somehow switched my sprite. I'm not sure why I'm still alive. I think I should have been killed on that one, honestly. Alright, we're alright, we're alright. Alright, we're gonna get serious and try to get this crown, man. Let's try to get this crown, baby. Mr. Biggs, what's up, man? Thanks for jumping in the chat. Appreciate it. Glad you're catching me live, too. Yeah, I think I'll probably be streaming a little more. I played so much Fortnite last season that, like, if I had streamed it, I would have been streaming, like, every day, like, multiple times a day. And I don't mind, like, chatting with you guys and talking while I'm playing, so I think I'm just going to be streaming a bit more in general. Boomtown? Oh, the flashy hats? That's awesome. Yeah, that was cool. What a festival that is, man. I have not seen the Battle Bus yet this season. Why is that not doing what I want it to do? What is going on? Where's the... Okay, sometimes things are being glitchy, I think. I gotta use a gizmo. Level 3. No, we're not gonna extract that. We got this minigun. No, I have not seen the Battle Bus thing yet. There's a crown on the ground, and we're gonna go get it, even though he got us pretty good there. Oh, dead! Didn't need to go for the crown. Dude was in the storm hiding. Oh, well. Not bad, not bad. 3rd place. Let's get it again. Let me flip over for a little bit. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a crown. Oh, yeah! Was it 15 or 16? I don't remember. I don't remember myself, but I thought it was 16 that we played Boomtown. Yeah, Boomtown's sick. Crazy sick festival. That's awesome. Thanks for jumping in there, Mr. Biggs. Appreciate it. And Mr. Biggs with the sub as well. Let's go, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yay! That's awesome. Thanks for that. I appreciate that, man. Oh, scanning. You missed the chance of playing Boomtown at Boomtown. Yeah. Have I always... No, you're not asking too many questions. Ask away. That's what the stream is for, man. I like hanging out with you guys. I like being accessible, if you will. I don't like doing interviews, but I don't mind doing this. Is that weird? If I knew you streamed, it would have been a lot sooner. Oh, I've only been streaming for like 4 years. But it's usually Fortnite. So it's all good. No worries. You're here now, man, and that's what matters. You know, we were talking about recording Anthem before. We threw a massive party at the house. It was like at this big mansion where we recorded it in Malibu, California. We threw this big party. It was just stupid. We spent a bunch of money on it. It was like a big party. We invited a bunch of people from LA and a bunch of friends, and the band Frenzel Rom was flying in to like start a tour or something like that from Australia. And they were flying in, and they got to the party like it was already like 11:30. Like it was already like late at night. It had already been going on for hours. People were already smashed. And they showed up and like we're like, dude, where you guys been? And then they were like, it doesn't matter where we've been, it matters that we're here. And it was like the best, most Australian quote. It doesn't matter where we've been, it matters that we're here. And we died. It was so hilarious. It was like one of the funniest things ever. But anyway, the question is, have I always played a Sterling? So we're talking my bass. We're talking about my bass. Okay, where's this kid? I'm gonna. I need the pickaxe thing right now, man. I'm gonna get murdered here. Hold on. I had to take some people out there. Hold on. Yeah. So bass, pretty much is the answer. Walt. I was not originally a bass player. I don't know if people know this, but I played a bunch of other stuff, but before I played bass. I really just played bass to be in Less Than Jake. They pretty much asked me to buy a bass and if I would play bass, even though I was a guitar player. And later, we got a bush sprite. Okay, and so I went. Basically, my sister was. I was the drummer in that band. Yeah, I was the drummer in Van Builder Ass. But yeah, I've played drums like my whole life. I grew up with a drum set in the house. My uncle was in a band, so I always had drums around. I play drums a lot. But where is this thing? Under these stairs? But it's just kind of hard to get inside these buildings. I don't like this. Some of these POIs are just annoying. 8-bit, we'll take that, and it gave me an instant bush. That's weird. Yeah, so I bought a $50 pawn shop. Growing up in high school, my sister had a bass. My sister was the bass player. My sister knew all the Metallica songs. Like, I had a guitar, right? I played guitar. But when I moved to college and met Chris and Vinny, and they were like, you should be our bass player. And I was like, all right. So I went and I bought a $50 Fender P copy. It was a Court. It was the brand. It was $50 at a pawn shop. And that was my first bass, and that's the bass that I used for probably a year. And the other funny thing is I didn't have a bass amp, but I had like one of those. I had one of those crazy like car systems. I had like some car stuff with like a big speaker and a big box that you would put in your car to like make your car go boom. You know what I mean? I had one of those, and that's actually was my first bass amp. Was one of those. It's like it was hilarious. I had it all wired weird. It was like a amp for a car that ran on 12 volts, but I was using it as my bass amp because I didn't have anything else. And that was the first bass amp. What's up, D Maxim? I'm just gonna play solos today, I think, but I appreciate it. Thanks for being in the chat. Just kind of. If I have to play duos and there's too much going on, I get lost. I get confused, and I'm just kind of grinding away anyway. I'm not really trying to win, if that makes sense. I'm just kind of enjoying the flow of playing and looking for stuff and chatting with you guys. But yeah, like a sub. It was like a big 15-inch sub in a box, and that was my first bass amp. So then, so then it was kind of like it was a little bit of a weird time because, I like. Dropped out of school and just wanted to be in a band full time, and I kind of got my mom was not too stoked on that. She definitely wanted me to the thing's close, let's run. She definitely wanted me to stay in college and stuff, and I didn't do that. So there's a little bit of a time there was I was kind of cut off a little bit, and I was pretty broke and stuff like that. But then eventually my mom sort of came around to the idea. And she actually there's a picture that she sent me recently of this, but she actually gave me my second bass for my birthday one year. Well, I'm close to this thing. Let's see what it does. Let's see if I can get there. I don't know. She gave me my second bass for my birthday. What do I do? What do I do? I'm at the cartridge, but what do I do? I'm here, but what do I do? Well, what do I do, though? Squad shooter. been activated by the console. Oh, it's got blown away. What happened? I never even saw the dude. There's a console in front. Was that one? The one that I was at? Or on the other side? Oh man, I got blown away. That was lame. Oh yeah, so my mom got me in my second base, so I gotta try to finish the story. And then that was in 1990. Three or four. 93 or 94. It might have been 93. Might have been for my 20th birthday. And that was a Ibanez Sound Gear 400 RB. And actually, I gotta say, that bass was awesome, man. That's an excellent bass. Excellent bass. It had a nice little skinny neck on it, and it had a good little poppy sound, and I could really move around on it much better than I could on my... It was a blue. It was like a turquoisey green blue, yeah. And that thing, man, I don't know. She actually sent me the receipt recently. She was like, "Look, this is the receipts," because she bought it at this music store in Miami that I used to like go to and be like, "Wow, there's so much cool stuff in there." But yeah, so that was my main bass for about 3 or 4 years. 3 or 4 years. Oh, you still owe me? No, I don't like that. She was just being nostalgic. And 3 or 4 years I was playing that bad boy, and I played the hell out of it. That was the bass that was used to record all of the early stuff pre Losing Streak. All the Pezcore stuff, that's Ibanez. All the 7 inches, that's my Ibanez. And then when we did, that's bass number 2. And then when we recorded Losing Streak, the producer made me go buy a real bass, quote unquote. And I had a little bit of a budget, and I don't know where I'm going. I'm gonna go to Latte. And I went and went to a fancy vintage shop before recording Losing Streak, and I bought a 77 P bass that I still have. 77 Fender Precision, nice wide neck, full tone, you know, a real sounding bass, like a rancid sounding gnarly bass. And that was my third bass, and I only used that to record Losing Streak. I never played it live. It was also expensive. It was, for me, it seemed over $1,000 was really expensive, I thought, at the time. So there you go. So then I had a P bass, did a couple records with that, and then so it's Warped Tour 97. Warped Tour 97 is when I met some of the cats that were working for Ernie Ball on that tour. Ernie Ball had a tent out on the Warped Tour with a bunch of instruments people could play and demo. Yeah, but it was like I said, it's a really nice vintage, like a real bass, you know, it's really nice. It's like not beat up either, like it's a nice 77 Precision, so it was definitely worth the money. It's worth way more than that now. Where did this guy go that killed that guy? Anyway, so yeah, so Warped Tour 97, we're talking about basses here. It's the history of my basses on this stream today. See ya. Warped Tour 97, Ernie Ball. Met some dudes doing the Ernie Ball tent. Checked out their stuff. I had seen Stingrays around. I knew about a Stingray. And when I put a Stingray in my hand, it felt massive. It felt like the weight of it and the size of the fretboard and stuff. It was like bigger than the P bass in my hands. It just felt really big. And I was used to playing that Ibanez. I mean, that Warped Tour, I started that Warped Tour with my Ibanez. And there, lo and behold, they were like, "Oh, the Stingray feels big. Well, have you played a Sterling?" And I'm like, "What the hell is a Sterling?" And they're like, "It's this." And they had a couple of them out on that tour. And it was a blue one. It was a blue one. And I was like, "I'll try it." And I borrowed that bass from them on the Warped Tour and absolutely never gave it back. And that bass I still have. And that one, man, whew, did I abuse that bass for a long time. And that's how I made my relationship with Ernie Ball. and was fortunate enough to have those guys support me for a long time and get me some more Sterlings. And I even had a couple of them that were custom cut for me, like without the switches, without the switch hole. I had some that were, I requested them, hey, could you make a mirrored pickguard? And they're like, yeah, we can make that. And they did that for me as my little Iron Maiden tribute. So that's why most of my bases have a mirrored pickguard. And yeah, and there you go. And since then, since '97, I've only played. Hold on, that's not true. Hold on. There's one exception, but I've only played I've only played Sterlings since '97, live and in the studio, with the exception of a couple of tracks here and there. There was a couple tracks where we were recording, and you know, whoever was producing at the time, or where the consensus was, to use a different bass, to use a more round kind of sounding P bass sound. So I think Science of Selling Yourself Short is a P bass. Yay, the Jackrabbit one! I don't have him, I don't think. Give me the Jackrabbit one. I don't know if I have the Jackrabbit one. I gotta make a list really bad. Should I use a gizmo? I could use a gizmo and get that. I really want to get rid of that 10,000 XP thing, and it's an extractor. Oh, okay, the storm is incoming. We should cruise. Let's cruise. Let's go to the extractor. Yeah, so pretty much everything has been, I don't know what the Jackrabbit does. So pretty much everything has been a Sterling, Ernie Ball, Music Man, USA made Sterling. Very fortunate. I mean, when you play one of those things, it's just, where the hell is the thing? What, this extractor is broke? It's locked? Why is it locked? How come it's locked? Well, that's weird. But yeah, I can think of, let me think this. Can I even think of another song that isn't a Sterling that I recorded for Less Jake? The Rehasher stuff, I don't play bass on any of the Rehasher stuff, but that's all P bass. That's all P bass. Man, is there any other songs? I know Science. I went and bought a bass for the Science video even. I bought a jazz bass because I thought that was the right look for the video. It's weird, really weird. There you go. The rest of the band recorded. Yeah, but see, this is what's cool, Gremlin, is that, like, we're here doing it live, man. We're just rapping, spur of the moment. Nothing's rehearsed. It's not, you know. And, you know, I like doing this. I like just hanging out and trying to remember some stuff. I don't have the best memory either, so sometimes when I'm talking like this, I actually uncover stuff. Jazz was an old school script. Yeah, no, yeah, that's right, Jazz Rabbit. I don't remember what it was, but he's cool looking. I think I need to extract them. I don't think I have them. Listen to audio. Oh, there's audio logs right here. What's going on? What's going on? Fortnite's broken right now. Look, it won't let me read the audio log. Huh? Weird. Broken. Found it, but it wouldn't work. Not a big fan. Trying to remember stuff. Yeah. Stingray at the moment, they are not they're not cheap instruments, man. They are very, very finely crafted. They only use really good materials. The triple humbucker pickup thing that, oh, now I can do it. The triple humbucker thing that they have going on.
0 point and no plan. And the most evil being in all of reality is T-posing ominously in the sky. What do we think? Any ideas?
All I know for sure is that you're critical to all of this. We can't win without you. I've seen it in my visions.
Did those visions happen to come with any further instructions? Comments? Musings? Suggestions? I'd take a riddle if you got a riddle. I love riddles.
Nothing concrete. But
All right, let's get serious here for a second.
we have to be missing something, right?
Oh, so. We can't give up.
This is a long audio log. My
Not
goodness.
this time. I got a feeling this fight is going to be winner take all.
Yeah, so that's the history of the bases. I think I got through it there. And yeah, but very, very nice instruments, and I've had probably 10 or 12 of them over the years. I've only ever sold one. I sold one of my Sterlings last year around Wake and Bake time, Jonesy, and it was a red one. It was probably the second or third one that I got.
Override activated. Overshield.
Oh, the overshield is 150? Oh my god. That's crazy. What? I think that's the Jackrabbit. It gives you that little thing. Yeah, the Sterling has tons of tone, man. It has tone forever. Like, it can sound like whatever you want. I just kind of played it wide open, and it gets that Ernie Ball, like, circuitry kind of vibe, and it's got clarity and bottom, but it's still, like, aggressive. Like, it's, you know, when I play it, and I've got it going on in my hand the way I want, like, it sounds so right for the band. Like, it's crazy. Love it, love it, love it. The duck bass, I don't know if you guys know about the duck bass. I have one custom made bass. It's an Ernie Ball. It's a Sterling, but it's double pickup Sterling. It's a weird Sterling. And that is an odd one. That is like a blank that I got from Ernie Ball. It was a blank body. And there was a time there where Vinny was getting his drums painted. And one of the artists was like, oh, I could do a bass or whatever. It would be cool. And it's like, sure. So I got a blank from Ernie Ball, sent it off. It got painted up, sent back to Ernie Ball. And they put the neck on it and the electronics and everything. And it is a pretty good sounding bass. It's very full sounding. It's just heavy. It just has the extra pickups. I don't know. It's a Sterling, but the body on it is like, I don't know. It's like maybe it's a different wood or something, but it's heavy. It's really heavy. And I do bring that one on tour, like, as my backup bass a lot in the States. That'll be my backup bass, because in case something goes wrong, you know, it's nice to have a backup. And it sounds pretty good and it looks cool. But hold on. Wow, that's so much damage to take them down. That was insane. Takes a lot of ammo. The drum is good for this. Yeah, so there you go. That's pretty. So many shocks. He had a legendary. Not surprised. All right, back to the lobby for a moment. Back to the lobby for a moment. Little Joe's Bombers. Yeah, those are cool. Those are pretty nice sounding too, from what I'm hearing. Bright green one at Boomtown and Super Light. Yeah. Yeah, I always throw it at the end of the shows. I always throw it at the end of the shows. That's like my thing. That's my thing. But yeah, that one's, it's fairly light. The one that I have right now, the green one, it's the best one I've ever had. It's incredible sounding. It has a really low, tight action. This is only the second one that I've had with the roasted maple neck, and the roasted maple neck is sick, baby. It's like, it has that, it doesn't feel harsh, like it feels nice, and the tone is like that mapley kind of tone. Awesome. Yeah, I throw them every show. I throw it every show. Somebody's got to catch it. And I'm never going to switch. I'm going to play Sterling for the rest of my life. And even on other stuff, Sterling's where it's at for me, man. And I've been trying to, I had a couple emails with a couple people from Sterling, the company that makes they're licensed from Ernie Ball. And, the guys that make the Mike Herrera basses and that stuff. I've had a couple messages with some people over there, but they don't make a Sterling. The company's called Sterling, but they don't make the Sterling cut. They don't make the Sterling neck. They don't make my bass. They make, they make Stingrays. And so I would love to do like a custom bass or something, but I don't think, I just don't know who's going to do that. I mean, if they would somehow make it like the actual bass that I play, then cool, that'd be rad. But and there you go, and that's that. The history of the bases in the stream. I like that. Good questions. Good questions. And yeah, my sister still has a bunch of bases too. She's got, well, I think she has 2 bases. She's got some nice stuff. She's got a nice Rickenbacker, not Rickenbacker. It's a BC Rich base. It's really nice. I've got a Warlock. I got a BC Rich Warlock because I had to buy one at some point. A Warlock base. I have one of those, an old one. I've played that at some shows, but it does not have the tone or the feel or the weight. I am not sending you one, Waltz. I love them too much. I might sell another one next year or something because I've got to start getting rid of stuff, but I have way too many guitars and basses, and you know, I got a lot of stuff. But. All right, should I start up another one? Let's see what's going on over here. Kick off another one. Why not? One more. Several more. What's the stream looking at? 57 minutes. Trying to stream till about noon today. Oh, right on. MMN, what's up? Glad you caught it too, dude. $50 for the duck base. No way. That thing's gnarly. The halloumi is tempting, though, I'll say. This is the win. Yeah, I'm not, you know, I'm like, I won so many games last season, I don't even care about winning, to be honest. But maybe it is. Maybe this is the one. Who knows? I think it started. Did it start? It's starting. It's just taking forever. Oh, yeah. I know there was some other question there that I missed. Seeing that base just hanging out on the street beside Blondie's. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I love my base. My base is... the green one's the bomb, man. It's so nice. It's great. Somebody asked something about a video or something. Gremlin, that's a longer... that story might be for another day. I don't know. I don't even remember too much about it. It's just somebody set it up and we showed up and it was a crazy day. I don't know. That was weird. That whole world is so weird. The whole video thing is so weird. The new season, I don't know. I'd say it's okay. It's okay. It's, the sprite thing is, I don't know. The weapons that they have right now are not my favorite. I'm not a big fan of that shotgun. The drum feels nerfed. It's just not very strong. I don't know. So I'm not totally sure how I feel about the weapons. The map is alright. I still got Sunken Shores to visit here. The map seems okay. I still just want to get to one of these 8-bit things and actually do that. I don't know the Sonic level enough to understand how to play it or start it or whatever. Let's go for the Stone Sanctum place. This place is pretty cool looking. I don't hate the season, and I'm probably going to play a lot, but it's they didn't do, you know, it's not a complete new chapter, so it's okay, but it seems like I need to find, I want to like discover the little secrets that are in here somewhere. I know there's some secrets around this map. I knew all of them last time, man. I knew where all the fun little things were. I had watched a ton of videos. I was up on my research a little bit. Base looks on your grave. But, yeah. I'm gonna have to put history of my bases in the title for this stream and stick this one on YouTube since, went down memory lane for a while. Pretty rad, pretty rad, pretty rad. But yeah, growing up though, like I had a guitar. Well, I did play the upright bass for a little bit in orchestra. I had an upright bass for like 6 months in the house. And then I switched to viola when I was in orchestra. What is that thing? Temple Vault Key? What the heck? What the? Temple Vault Key? Where? Oh, I don't know. We're going. Oh. Right here. What? Whoa. What did that do? Did that open this whole bottom area? That was bizarre. I didn't really notice exactly what it did. Assault rifle. Oh, that thing's closed over there. Whoa, that was wacky. Am I gonna get trapped in here? Oh, a handgun. Ah, I'm stuck in. Stuck in. Blowing it. That was a bad one. Triggers a game mod for the whole map. Yeah, but I haven't gotten to do it yet, which I want to like actually do that. OG the other day. Reload's probably best. Yeah, I like Reload. Reload's pretty fun. It's fast. It's a fast-paced thing, and it's a different vibe. It's cool. This Battle Royale is a little more chill. Random, playing a big field in Fort Collins. Collins. Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that. Yeah. I survived that. I survived that. Colorado's a good place to hitchhike. Yeah, I found somebody at the show that was going, and I rode with them. That's hilarious. I forgot about that. See, I don't remember stuff like that. I just rewatched some My Little Pony with friends. Good for you. I don't. I've never watched it in my life. That's hilarious. Oh man. All right, what do we got? Here is Bart, Sonic, Bugs. I'm John Wick. This game is so bizarre. I am doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. Doing all right. All right, where do I want to go? I don't like that spot. I go there all the time. Let's just go here. Yeah, that's funny, Jay Ferry. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big All fan. I mean, you want to talk about Blink or versus All? I mean, give me a break. All has so many songs that are just the perfect pop punk girl song, and the drumming is exquisite. The chords are elaborate. Do. Land over here in the middle of nowhere. All right, I want to use one of these gadgets to just get that quest off the screen. It's driving me nuts. It's got to go. Do a couple more quests, maybe. All right, a little bit of stuff. Stuff and things. Stuff and some stuff. Cracking some stuff. I like that there's actual real heals inside the vegetable boxes now. That's nice. That's a nice addition. Pedal guy. Let's see. So honestly, no. I'm an amps distortion guy for the most part. I have a ton of pedals, and I do use stuff from time to time, you know, in the studio, but like live, I'm not really a pedal guy. Les and Jake's we don't really use pedals at all. My pedal board is set up right now with a looper. I have a pedal board, and that I put together just recently, actually, and it's got a bunch of stuff on it. But I was doing a thing where I was keeping the prices. I was only allowed to spend X amount of money per pedal, and it was not a very high number. It was like $30 to $35. I was trying to just buy a lot of Japanese or Chinese knockoff stuff, and I bought stuff like, you know, off Craigslist and like things like that, kind of like cheaper stuff that just kind of get the job done, just enough to have some variety on the board. Favorite pedals, I've always liked, like, a regular Tube Screamer is a good front end a lot of times for pushing the amp a little bit. I like, there's a lot of good ZVEX pedals out there. ZVEX makes some rad stuff, man. Like a Super Hard-On is, I kind of like boost pedals. I think that really can help the tone of the amp sometimes. So like Super Hard-On that pedal is awesome for doing a little boost. They have a pedal called the Box of Rocks that is like kind of half distortion, half boost. And I used to use that with Rehasher just to push the amps a little bit when I was playing Marshalls live. And so I like that pedal. There's if you want something really crazy sounding, it's like that Smashing Pumpkins, like super overdriven lead sound. It's a ZVEX Fuzz Factory. It's not a cheap pedal, but it sounds awesome. It's very unique but specific sounding. I'm kind of a fan of that one. That's high on my list. I don't know, man. I got a bunch of stuff, you know. Let's see. Trying to think of anything else substantial. I mean, other than your usual delays or, you know, boss choruses or like phasers and whatever. It's like kind of just all normal stuff. I don't really have anything too crazy. I have like a fake Klon, like a knockoff Klon that sounds exactly like a Klon, which doesn't really do very much. I still don't understand the hype there. How do you get up there? You can't get up there? Console is offline. So this is one of the 8-bit things, but you just don't know when it's going to come up, huh? Alright, fair dues, fair dues. And, yeah. I don't know. Pedals are... You can get stuck in pedals for 1,000 years, man. There's so much stuff. I've never used, like, a bass pedal, a Sans amp, nothing like that. I've never used anything like that. It's all just straight. It's all... I'm a big fan of the Neve DI, Neve RNDI. I've been using that for more than 10 years at this point, and live and in the studio for bass, and that DI sounds awesome. Oh, that is an awesome sounding DI. It's got headroom for days. It's a really like authentic sound. What the? Why can't I get up here? What the? I'm a big fan of that DI. If you can't, if you have a decent bass and you plug that DI in to record and you can't get a good sound out of it, the problem is not the DI. It is something else, because that thing's killer. Big fan. Not a cheap DI. Big fan. I think I'm on my third one right now. But there you go. I don't know. There you go. I got some pedal stuff there. Override, gain more XP from eliminations. Okay, fair. Now you got some little pedal stuff. Tube or solid state? I mean, tube amps. Taking a tube amp on the road in 2026, that's just, no. You just don't do that. I just don't do that. No tube amps. I don't even rent them. Just solid state. Back with Galley and Kruger, back with GK, and they're making some killer stuff right now. Stoked to be on the team. And, most of that stuff is solid state, but it's got that nice tubey vibe. I had amp pegs for a long time, but you just can't take tubes on the tour, man. They just get destroyed. And it's expensive to retube and all that. I don't know if I like this gun. Gotta take off. Nardvark, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. I'll be streaming a bunch, so hang out. Definitely like having you around, ask questions, whatever. Chilling, just kicking it on a Saturday morning, man. Getting this coffee running through my veins and chit-chatting. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, cool, man. Thanks for hanging. See you next time. Appreciate it. Thanks for the sub, too. Thanks for the Subway sandwich, man. Can't get up there, can I? I gotta run. We're out of here. This is a weird POI, though. It's like, you can't get around it super easy. What's up, Suburban Myth? You can't really tell which cartridge is gonna come up, can you? It just kind of happens randomly. Like it could be this one, but I just don't know. Ooh, golden fishing spot. Let's go. Give me the harpoon, baby. Yeah. Nope. Tomorrow. I don't know. It's gonna be a minute there. It's gonna be a minute. Do some fishing. Is that a thermal fish or a shield? I think it's a shield fish. The thermal fish is awesome, man. Well, alright, we up the game on some of the weapons. I love fishing. Fishing's great in this game. It's so hilarious. There's gold in that there, like. Exactly. There is. Alright, so this one's just not happening. That's console is offline. Alright. Alright, alright. I think I'm gonna wind it down after this one, you guys, and probably drop this one over on the old YouTube since we went down memory lane for instruments and stuff. That's cool. Very cool. Fun. Yeah, I'm not sure. Might work on some tunes later today. Like I said, I have that one recording thing to work on. Playing some very fast bass lines. Fun project. When that thing like hits the internet, when it's all done, people are gonna be like, "Wow, that was something. That was a project. That was a cool thing that's happening." Oh, thanks, Jay Ferry. Well, you know where I'm hanging out. You can go if you guys want to talk about stuff. You know where I am. A lot of people are like, "Oh, you never do interviews and stuff." It's like, well, first of all, not a lot of people do interviews, and when they do interviews, it's like, where'd you get the band name, you know? And like, it's like, what's your favorite part of touring? And come on, man. That's not like a real interview. That's just, you know, they're just, I don't know. Some people I think do interviews just so they can get backstage or something. Sonic was doing the Sonic thing. Oh, it's hard to shoot people when they're Sonicking. Interesting. Might have to grab one of these bad boys. What do I like better, the Ranger or the Assault? I think I like the Assault better than the Ranger. What are we looking at? Top 8? All right, we got some decent guns here. We got full health. I think there's this one. Oh, somebody's shooting. I felt like I got sniped in that one game. That was gnarly. Didn't get him. Someone else got him. Sonic got him. Ah, that's probably a bad idea. Somebody's behind me too. Dang it! Why? I wasn't even shooting at you, man. What? Oh! Oh, he was using the... Oh, he was using the tail sprite. What a scam. What a scam. There you have it, you guys. I Fortnited. Fortnited for an hour. LTJ Lullabies? Aw, that's so awesome. That sounds so cool. Let me introduce you to a thing called the internet. It's funny, Jay Ferry. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to call it. I think we could try to do another little raid. I don't know if that raid even worked yesterday, but we tried. But, you know, hey, thanks for hanging out. It's Saturday. It's good times. Good times. Great taste. Great oldies. See if there's anybody doing some music right now. We got a singer. We got some DJ. We got somebody with a lot of screens. Karaoke. Today music. 11 viewers. Clubbing. Chill hop radio. I sing for you. It looks like Japanime or something. Singing and music, 22 viewers. Flying Hippo. Oh, this one says metal. Chris the Metal. We're just gonna go for Chris the Metal Nerd. Yeah, why not? That sounds cool. Do 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 do. There you have it. Cruise over, check out Chris the Metal Nerd. Say hi for me. Make him play some, ask him if he's ever heard the song All My Best Friends Are Metalheads. Oh, man, I'll have to do that one next time, Baked. Thanks, you guys. Oh, yeah, I found some comic books. In Germany, I made it to a couple shops that had a ton of German comics, and I'm going to gift them all to All Things Rock on her birthday. She's going to get all of them. Her birthday's next week, you guys, so I'm going to give her all of them. It's going to be rad. All right, you guys, thanks again. I will see you soon. I will be around. I'll be streaming. Thanks for the follows, and if you want to sub with the Amazon Prime, please do. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, yours too, Jay Ferry. Yay. Happy early birthday. I'll see you guys very soon. Have a great rest of your Saturday, all right? Peace out.